Her dad does Legos. They just finished. What did you build last?
The Pac-Man, and he did.
Oh yeah, she did Pac-Man, the Pac-Man Machines.
Okay.
And her dad did Home Alone.
Welcome to 12 Days of Christmas. I'm your host, Lil D, and today we're turning Kennedy into a robotics engineer. Trying to look smart. We're at UT Arlington because the National Society of Black Engineers, DFW, is putting on their Inspire STEM conference, and the only black robotics engineer in Dallas is Terrence Southern is going to be putting on a robotics workshop today. He's the first male mentor in 12 Days of Christmas, but if I had to get a man, let it be him because he is so dope. So he is about to teach her everything. I cannot wait. Let's go be smart.
Kennedy's mom, and she loves to do Legos. That's one of her favorite pastime things to do, Legos and puzzles.
Hi, I'm Terrence Southern, the owner of Robotopia. I am the first black robotics engineer and the only black robotics engineer in the city of Dallas. Today I'm going to show some cool stuff about robots to Kennedy.
Kennedy, this is Terrence Southern. Hi.
Good morning, Kennedy. Pleased to meet you. I hear you want to be a robotics engineer.
Yeah.
All right, that's exciting. Robotics is my life. And everything I do, everything, whether it's educational or whether it's professional, it's around robotics. So I'm excited to introduce you to the world of robotics.
You are in great hands. Have fun.
There you go.
Jeez.
Yeah. That's my girl. Good job, good job. Programmed that the light settings are different, so I was struggling to get it going here.
That's still so cool.
Yeah, I just left it alone, but it does solve it. I can show you a video before we leave of this robot actually solving that Rubik's Cube just the same way that you just did. So that was impressive. Awesome.
What does that one do?
So this is the Lego Mindstorm. You ever seen the Lego Mindstorm? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, guess what? Today's your lucky day. You're gonna get to program it. So it does a couple things, and I can get to share this with the other students, but I'm gonna share it with you because it's our time, right? So this time is for me and you, right? So this is the Lego Mindstorm. This is the processing board, right? So all the computer power is in here, right? You just go ahead and grab it. You can feel how heavy it is. That's all the brain power here. You got 2 servo motors here on the bottom. We got 2 wheels, and then we got a balancing ball. That way, so when it turns, because it's 2-wheel drive, it can have some rotation on it, right? If it was 4-wheel drive, I would need more motors, right, to make the rotations, equal. This right here is a gyro sensor, so it's like a compass, right? So if I ever get into a mode and I'm not at 90 degrees and it starts doing this, it'll quickly say, give me back to 90, right? So those are some of the cool things that it'll do. So we'll just, since this one's already programmed, this one is called Pi. The kids name these robots, so I don't know why they're named with their name, but we know Pi is here. This is Pi, that's Pi, all right? So I'm gonna show you how to program real quick. Just get rid of their program. This is a 2 steering mode. So this is when you can control both wheels. So I'll just show you real quick like so. This is the directional, so I can steer to the right or to the left. This is your power. So this is how fast you're gonna go. You can go 100% in the positive or 100% in the negative. If you go negative, it's gonna go backwards. That's what negative means. So power plus direction. So I'm just gonna keep it at 100. And then this is your number of rotations. All right, now you can do other things besides the rotations, but I like it at rotations. And what rotations means is that the number of times it's going to rotate around 0. So think about, just anything you do in geometry. Like if 0's here, this is 360, 360, 360, 360, and then you get 4 rotations, right? So if we had smaller wheels, it wouldn't go as far, but the rotations would be the same, right? So the larger the wheel, the further it goes, and different things like that. So, and I have a whole math equation about the diameter of a wheel versus the rotations and how far something goes. So you can say 5 or you can say 59. It's up to you. But we're just gonna say 1 for right now so I can show you what it does real quick. When you're done, I say download it first, because if you download and play at the same time, then it's just gonna take off, right? So make sure you get it, and just like that. So there's 2 ways you can move. You can, so like, imagine like if you're on foot, if you were to turn yourself on 1 foot, you would kind of go like this, right? Like a little rotation. But if you did on 2 wheels, it kind of round the corner, right? So robots move just like our bodies. That's what the whole thing a robot does. Like, can it, duplicate the motion of the body? right? So now I'm gonna say go forward once, and then it's gonna turn. I can't remember which one is A or B. One of these is A, one is B. All right, so we're just about to find out together. And there you go. Oops. Let me reset. Oh, that's me. I didn't play it. See how I made a 90-degree turn?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, and then I say I want to do something different. I don't want this anymore. So here's a conditional turn. So you got all these different contentions. I can make it wait, or I can make it do a loop, and we put that inside there. Right, and then so now if I do this, what do you think is gonna happen with the inside of this loop?
It's gonna like spin around.
Actually, it's gonna keep repeating. So this is a time, right? So infinity, right? Means it's gonna keep going. So, but it's gonna continue to do that every single time. So it's gonna go 1, 1, 1, 1, right? We're not gonna let it do it because it's gonna fly off the table. Just set it here, and we're gonna restart our program. We're just gonna go forward, and what I want you to do is, so we're gonna use some sensors here. I want you to tell it to go forward until it sees the color red. So go ahead and find the dual steering. Yep. And then you're going to tell it to go forward until, for an infinite amount of time. So now that it's on, it's just gonna stay on until you tell it to turn off. Okay. So now click off of there. And we're gonna go into our sensors, the yellow sensor. So go to the weight. Yep. No, the yellow one. Yep. And go to where you see the time capsule, and then drag that one up there. And we're gonna change that sensor. Instead of the clock, we're gonna change it to a color sensor. Yep. And you want it to compare, and then change the color, and pick the color red. I'm gonna take it out far, so you can see that it's gonna just keep going until it sees red. Go for it.
That's cool.
And that's how I can make big robots do the same thing. Like you are in control. It could have been any color. You tell it what color you want it to stop at. We could have had a color on the wall. Like we could tell it to go all the way to that wall, and when it sees the brown, it would have stopped. Like you are in control. Tell your name.
I'm Kennedy.
So Sheila, this is Kennedy.
Nice to meet you.
So I met Sheila years ago. I heard that she was in the robotics, and I had the lovely opportunity to mentor her for a couple of years while she was here in DFW. I'm sorry she's not here anymore, because then they would have found her instead of me, or I would have came with her. But she's now in Arizona doing great things. And so tell her about your robotics career.
I want to become a robotics engineer because it's really cool to see what you can do. He just said you can do a lot of things in hospitals and things, and you wouldn't be able to do that because it's things would take a lot longer if there weren't engineers or things, and people don't want to a lot of people don't want to do it anymore because it takes a lot of hard work, but the hard work pays off.
That's very true. And what made me kind of fall in love with this field is it makes people's life easier. So just think of someone stacking the same box every day. The kind of work they have to do, the kind of energy, and just imagine you're programming something or you're creating something that could help them, do their job better. And it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun to see the end results of when you program a robot and what it's doing at the end and how it's helping people. So definitely a good career to go into. I do encourage you to see it through. It does get tough. You have to do a lot of math and all this stuff, and you have to dedicate time to get there. But it's very good at the end. So I'm happy that you're going or looking into this career, and definitely keep going. And then we also need more female engineers, more female African American engineers in this field, because it's not a lot of us out here. So you picking this career and going through with this. This is great to see, and I'm happy about that. And yeah, I met Terrence. Terrence was like a mentor to me as well. So he like introduced me into like robotics. He helped me along the way, and yeah, he's very great for this. So you have someone good on your side that can help you do this. So I'm happy about that. Happy to see that.
So I was almost short. You probably haven't seen an industrial robot, but here is a robot you can have at home. And this here is an robotic AI solution that you can make a car and you can program it. So if you got a computer, it's got instructions in there. And I had another robot for you, but I'm going to have to get with your mom and I'll meet up with you guys and then I'll get you that robot as well. And you're going to love it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
How'd it go?
I got to see like all the things that robots can do, learn what they can do in the medical facility, and just things in general, like jobs and how like they need a lot of engineers in the world, and a lot of people don't want to do it anymore. And the people who do end up quitting in the long run.
And I heard they make a lot of money.
Yeah, they make a lot of money.
Oh, you gonna buy your mama a new house, girl. You gonna have a mansion. You about to be a millionaire. And you probably gonna be the first Black female robotics engineer in Dallas. So are you gonna continue to pursue your career being one?
Yeah.
Yes, period, because you are one. I know that's right.